Good morning, day 72. Yep, still working at it, but we are making some progress now. So we got my couch out to the curb, and now I have a lot of decorating to do in my living room. I'm still waiting for a little round rug to come, so that'll be nice. And that should be coming today, so we'll see. But it's going to take me a few days to get everything set up. So my oat milk yogurt I should say, turned out it's tangy, but it's kind of like wallpaper paste. It's extremely sticky. So I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe put some of it in with some of my soy milk and make a soy milk oat yogurt. Because why not? So I'll show you my yogurt in a minute. So I'm getting my box ready to plant my starts. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is cut up those potato chits from the butter russets. I'm excited to see what those are going to come up with. And for a long time now, I've been watching a channel called Homegrown Veg. And it's a British guy. I don't know if he sounds like he's Scotch or something like that. He's got that brogue. I love listening to him talk. But he has a 10-gallon, no, not 10-gallon. Well, he does bucket gardens anyway. And he plants all these things in buckets. And then he sees what it comes up with. And he does potatoes all the time. So I'm going to follow his lead this year and try that. So here is my yogurt. I wanted a thick yogurt. It's not as lumpy as it looks. It just because I stirred it up. But it's smooth, but it's like glue. But I'm going to try it with some soy milk. So anyway, and the taste isn't bad, but it is pretty gummy. So I probably won't be making that again. Now she did say in the cookbook that if you want a thinner yogurt, to use half a cup of oats. For a thicker yogurt, you use a full cup of oats to 4 cups water. But I wanted a thicker yogurt, but I didn't think it would be this thick. But it is. So, well, gotta try. I will prevail. Next, I'm going to try the Instant Pot method. Breakfast, day 72. All right, I cooked an extra potato yesterday, so I'm going to fry that up. And I'm going to have a couple eggs with it. And only 2 more eggs left after that. So I may go pick up a couple things the beginning of March. We'll see, because I'll be out of eggs by then. And let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have these eggs, and then I put my yogurt in the refrigerator, and I'm making some more yogurt. I have a little tiny bit of this left. I know it looks like it's full, but it's not. Little tiny bit of this soy milk yogurt left. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, I'll meet you at the stove. Oh, I wanted to take out something for dinner. Let's see what's in the freezer, because I need to use up some of these leftovers before I make something new. So I have some frozen lasagna left over from Christmas. So I'm going to have that tonight, and then, but I'm going to make a rosé sauce, and then I'll have some garlic cheese bread. So a little more room, and I'll maybe have a salad with it. All right, I'll meet you at the stove. Time for breakfast. I cut up my baked potato, sprayed some coconut oil on it, and seasoned them, and made them in the air fryer. So now I'm just going to make my 2 eggs, and that will be breakfast this morning. My yogurt is cooking in my Kasori Instant Pot, so we'll see how that turns out. And what I did with that was I put some of that oat milk yogurt in with soy milk, and we'll see how it works. So I'm just playing around until I find a yogurt recipe and a way of making yogurt that suits me, because I do not want to, guess what, pay $5 for a thing of yogurt. Alright, I really need to stop ranting about that, right? But hey, you know, if you have something in life that bugs you, you kind of have to figure it out and do something different. It's like the old definition of insanity. Keep doing what you do and keep getting what you got. Something like that. Well, anyway, that's what I'm up to, and going to make it an easy dinner tonight too, with just some leftover lasagna that I had frozen. And you know, I've been feeling kind of discombobulated. I have a mess here, I have a mess there, my living room's been torn up for so long, and I've been purging and pulling things out and using things, and it's just, I'm all discombobulated. So I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm just going to focus on one room at a time and take a week, hopefully a week's long enough, and just focus on one room. So the problem with purging is you find things that in this room that really would work better in that room, so then that room's a mess. So I need to figure out something a little bit more calm, because I don't like chaos. I like calm, and I like doing things in a relaxing, orderly way. All right, I'm going to finish my eggs, and that will be my breakfast, day 72. Dinner, day 72. I already took out my lasagna that's been thawing. So, let me see here. I don't have any cream, so I'm going to make the rosé white sauce part out of some soy milk, and I'm going to thicken it up with some flour and butter, and I'm also going to use this grated topping with Parmesan, because I don't have any Parmesan grated up. And I'm going to have some salad. Try and finish that up so it doesn't go bad. And I will have some Italian dressing, the champagne dressing from Gerard's. And I think that's it in the refrigerator. All right, now in the freezer here, I'm going to have a piece of this cheese and garlic bread to go with my lasagna. So easy peasy dinner tonight. All right, let's make some dinner. So I have about a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of flour here. And I'm just going to make another roux. And I'm just going to make a white sauce-ish kind of thing here. And I want to I pulled some things out of the pantry. I had some mushrooms in there. So I'm going to use some of these. And my Vine Ripe pasta sauce that came from a food bank, and a friend gave them to me. I didn't go to the food bank. She got them from the food bank. And then I'm going to add these spices: oregano, basil, and Italian seasoning. So I'm just going to let the flour cook for a minute or so. Just to get some of that flour taste out. And what I've been doing lately, whatever amount of flour I use, that's how much fat I use. So this is probably not the best thing to mix this up. I much prefer a spatula. So the lasagna's already made, and I just want to make some extra sauce. And boy, it is cold today. It's in the 30s, but it's one of those damp days. So I'm having some nice hot tea. So I want to take some of this mushroom juice, because I like the taste of mushrooms. And I'm just going to start stirring it into the flour and making a sauce. And these mushrooms, of course, are already cooked because they're canned. So I'm just going to cook this up a little bit until it thickens up, and then I'm going to add some of my soy milk to it. All right. Well, while this is cooking, I'm going to add some Italian seasoning, because this tomato sauce doesn't have a whole lot of flavor other than tomato. And I'm going to add some basil. And this is to taste. And some extra oregano. Okay. And I'm just using ingredients I have in my freezer and pantry. I'm on the fence about going and doing a shopping beginning of February. We'll see. Oh, there goes the alarm. All right, now I'm going to add some milk. Use whatever milk you have. I have plant milk, and this is a big carton and it's organic and plain, and that's what I'm using to make my yogurt. And that still has 2.5 hours to ferment in the Instant Pot. And a lovely viewer, Anika, sent me the procedure for how she makes her yogurt. So hopefully it'll be good. She said she really likes the way it turns out. I'm sure it'll be great. Alright, so I'm going to let this cook up a little bit. I don't need a whole lot of sauce, and I'm also going to add this grated topping, just because I have it, and it'll thicken this up a little bit too. So I may need to add some more milk. Yeah, just use what you have. You know what flavors go together. So just combine what you have. If you don't have Parmesan cheese and you have the grated topping, that's from Dollar Tree. So that was only $1, so this is going to be a cheap meal. And the lasagna I made was a spinach and vegetarian sausage lasagna, and everybody liked it, even the non-vegetarians. So, if you're having a function and you're not a meat eater, I'm sure your guests will eat what you serve as long as it tastes good. I don't see why they wouldn't. Okay, I'm going to give this a taste because it might need salt and pepper. I'm thinking it probably will. Alright, let me give this a taste. Yeah, doesn't need a whole lot. I don't want to make this too thick, so I'm going to add a little bit more milk. And if you have cream, you can add cream, whether it's vegan cream or dairy cream. But I don't have any, so that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm improvising. Alright, I know this could use a little pepper. And put in as much as you like. If you like it peppery, add more. If you don't, add less. And then I need to put some garlic and onion powder on here. So I'm going to put quite a bit of garlic powder on because I like garlic, but put on as much as you like. It's your dinner. And some onion powder. So this is not a traditional pink sauce. It's a cooking from the pantry pink sauce. Alright, that looks like it's good. So I want to add some mushrooms to this. I need a spoon. So at this point, my footage got a little goofed up, so I had added already half a can of the spaghetti sauce, and now I'm adding the Parmesan grated topping and letting that cook a few minutes. I added the mushrooms, and that was pretty much it as far as the sauce goes. So this is dinner, day 72. I lost the footage to it. I heated up the lasagna, added the sauce, had a chopped salad with croutons and onions and a piece of garlic bread. And that was dinner. So today's video was not my best epic video. Losing half the footage. It happens. But anyway, it's evening now. I didn't get much done today. It just was one of those days. And now I'm just going to relax a little bit and call it a night. All right, my friends. Hopefully tomorrow's video will be a little more epic. But in the meantime, I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Let me know what you're doing in the comments below. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.